Okay, hello everyone. I just thought I'd do another quick video. I guess I'm trying to do them once a week. I don't know. I don't really have a plan, but go ahead and start a new one. Not that I could load one, but I don't know. I guess I need to talk about some of the things that have changed. Mostly, I've just been working on trying to round out everything I've been doing pretty much from the get-go has just been about the character movement, the players. Everything's going to revolve around the player anyway. So, um, don't worry about those. I don't need you've seen all that before. Um, yeah, like I was saying, everything's pretty much wrapped around the character. So I figure I get all the character. Well, first I start with the UI. I get most of the UI done, and then I could work on all the character stuff. There's been some slight changes. I got to move this little. You can't see my mouse, I guess. I don't know. Usually I've noticed my videos it doesn't show the mouse, but I'm looking at the shield, and there's a. Let me go ahead and just put some points in there. You can see I'm turning the shield on and off. While I have this color coding scheme, people might have noticed that left is red and right is blue, and that's pretty much how it works out um, for the mouse buttons. So I need to move this over to the other side. And on the spells side, you can see I'm over Fireball right now. And I put just little color codings around those because basically the premise is if you look at just the fire, um, each icon represents pretty much your mouse button. So the fireball is left mouse button. Left mouse button is primarily your offensive stuff, generally speaking. And in some cases, like fire magic, it's almost all offensive. So the blue is the right mouse button, the ring of fire, that's also offensive. But in order from left to right, it's always going to be left mouse button, right mouse button, and then shift right mouse button for instance, light. So same for freeze. I'm going to put points in freeze, shield, frostwalker, and impale and earth, magic, meteor shower, cost reduction, exhale. Oh, okay. I was going to show that. Okay, don't worry about that. Got sidetracked. You could tell what that is already. Um, what was I doing? Okay, I was talking about the basically what it boils down to is some sort of standardization for what's going on, so people don't have to fight and figure out controls. Most of the controls are easy. WASD. Um, your health potions are Q and your focus are E, so they're right there close to your fingers. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just put points and everything. Already done that. Some of these things still don't have any effect. For instance, bleed for the axes. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I have enough points, but I'm still working on. Whoops. Oh, that's a new bug. Huh. Well, look at that. I found a bug. I'll have to figure out what that is. Okay, that sucks. Huh. That just kind of stumped me there for a minute, and I lost my train of thought. But yeah, because I've also been changing. I'm constantly tweaking the inputs, things that are going on with that. So yeah. I ended up fixing. Okay, that was not good. Not a good thing. Okay, something's funky with that. Huh. I don't know. I might have just tweaked a raycast or something. I do have a few physical raycasts, a few coded and a few that just physically put in the models. So maybe I just moved something. I can figure it out. No big deal. But yeah. Added things like the heal. The sound is wrong, but and it plays at the wrong time. But so we've got a heal. And there's this other thing called spirit form, and basically I got to work on the enemy AI for that to really take any kind of effect. But if I shift right mouse button, if I have enough, oh, I did have enough focus. Okay, yeah, just basically obfuscate or kind of hides you from the enemies. So I gotta wait for that to wear off. Yeah, that's getting dark. Okay, so yeah, so this was the other thing. I added the armors, and they don't really, it doesn't look like he's changed armor, but if I get in here a little close, you can see that he's wearing some leather armor. They don't really, as far as my current plans, I hope there's not any kind of bloat going on, but I basically just want them to adjust regeneration rates. So if you're wearing heavy armor, your health regeneration is higher than if you're wearing leather armor or cloth armor. They're opposite sides of the spectrum, so cloth armor has next to no health regeneration and has lots of focus regeneration, while heavy armor has almost no focus regeneration. So, and of course medium armor is just right in between, so that sound effect. So if I put on the cloth armor, you'll see that the focus regeneration is quite a bit faster. But if I move to the heavy armor, which I don't have enough points, they're unlocked by how many points you have in your melee skills. I think that's it. Nope, still not. Yeah, there, I got it. But you see his health is pretty much shot right up. And that's true if you're in a rest area or anywhere. So if I was, you see his focus is going down very slowly, but if I go to a rest area, it's fast, but it's still much slower than if I were with mage armor cloth stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. I've also added, I would like to wait for day. The charge and blocking and strafing. If you look at a target, you'll strafe around a target, and that's done while just holding shift. Of course, I still have some kinks to work out because I'm not sure how you're going to do strafing and attacking. Because if I'm strafing around a target, I mean, like, you can still attack, but you see there's no animation going on. And if I were to hit the right mouse button while holding a shield, I have to have enough focus first. It cancels out. So if I were to do fire ring, same scenario. I think it might cast. I haven't really looked at it. Yeah, it doesn't cast. But yeah, so I know some people are really into the cloth and magic stuff, which is what I've been working on primarily lately. So I got some cloth armor. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, there's been nothing else. Everything is pretty much still revolving around the player. The next thing I need to work on, to be honest, what I should really work on is NPCs and dungeony kind of puzzly stuff. But if there's no, it's kind of hard. I mean, that's enemies are not necessary to make a game. Enemies are not the necessity to make it gameplay. It's the story, the adventure, going around and doing stuff. With that being said, I also can't finish up the player stuff without at least starting to do some kind of AI for the enemies and have some sort of better rounded out combat system. So chances are I'm going to start working on the enemy AI just so I can finish what I'm doing right now with the player. If nothing else, then just some bare bones, you know, pathfinding to the player and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's it. I don't think there's anything I've left out. I gotta fix those glitches, I guess. I'm gonna figure out what's going on. I'm almost positive it has something to do with something I've done with a raycast. So anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have another video out soon. Bye.